Hello Libra, welcome back. We are going to check in with the person on your mind, see what they are hiding from you around this time. But let's start with the current energies right now. What is going on here? Three of Swords, ouch. All right, Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So it looks like after some sort of drift together here, after some sort of heartache between the both of you, there is a chance, or both of you really want to put in the investment to work things out. Okay, you may have already a stable relationship with them, or you were living with them, or there could be like even a chance here to kind of like fix what is broken and purchase a house or live together. But there is still this heartbreak or this betrayal from the past that could be still lingering here, that could be making you feel like split-minded about it. So you may need to be a little bit, this Three of Swords need to be resolved before really taking things to the next level. Or at least you are aware of that and you're trying to find ways to resolve this issue here. Let's see, what's their feelings? Page of Cups, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Let me see, what are they hiding from Libra? Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Page of Swords. And the Ace of Pentacles. You may be dealing with someone that is not always emotionally open. Like this is an emotional avoidant type of energy. Someone that does have like feelings, but they don't know how to communicate them properly. So whenever they feel a little bit of emotion, they may feel a tendency to withdraw, to retreat, and to go silent. And it does not always help the both of you to grow out of something. However, this is someone that is starting to realize that they've been doing the same thing whenever there is like a betrayal or an argument or pain, and that it is not working in their favor anymore. Like the Wheel of Fortune is showing up when we've been through the lesson multiple times, and now is the time to learn from it. Okay, there is no escaping of that. They need to learn that whenever they feel emotions, rather than running away or doing something to protect their emotions, they may need to make some sort of change. And that change is coming because of the Five of Pentacles. It's coming because they do feel a sense of neglectment whenever they do disappear on you. Okay, this is someone that this Five of Pentacles shows up in a lot of the readings, by the way. So it does feel like y'all just constantly in this cycle of like trying to make things work, having a new start, and then still it just kind of like disappears because this Three of Swords keeps on happening over and over again. Whenever they feel a little bit of pain or hurt or, intimidated by something, or you bring up something, they feel like completely stressed out of their emotions and they retreat. But the Wheel of Fortune is here saying that they've learned their lesson now. They've learned that they can run away, but they can't hide it. Okay, like they can't hide it anymore. So with the Eight of Wands, this is someone that is finally wanting to come out of that lack mentality, or coming out of feeling isolated and feeling constantly hurt for the pain that they've caused you. It's almost like someone that does not want to accept something. I don't know what it is. I do really see that you are propelling this person to communicate and be more open about the things that hurt them or things that they need to be more clear about. They've been thinking about it. They've been thinking about what to say or how to open up this conversation, but they're still not taking the full action yet. But they are going to. They are absolutely going to. I think that whatever they have to say, it's going to be a little bit harsh in the beginning, like very emotionally controlled, and you may feel like they're not putting in their heart into this message or into this conversation, but they are coming forward with some sort of solution. Okay, like this is someone that is thinking about this conflict or about this pain in a more detached way. Like they don't want to put their emotions still on the line. So you're still going to have that energy of like someone that's not really being emotionally quite clear, but they're going to be like mentally very clear. Like they're going to show you how to solve this issue more in a practical sense. Hmm. Okay. What is going on here? A lot of weird energies coming through here. Let me just tune in. I'm getting this feeling that this person has been through a very big financial loss. Okay. And perhaps they even have a baby somewhere, or they may have been financially going through a loss, but also like, physically, like not being able to see their baby or be around them. And they may have felt like very trapped alone for a long time as well. So I feel like their behavior is coming from this wound. All right. Like this seems to be like someone that has lost like either also the custody over their child, or at the same time they lost their business, they lost a lot of things that were important to them. So this is someone that's going through the fate of life, the fate of the wheel that's like turned against them. And right now they're going through a spiritual chaos. Okay, like things may have felt like going downwards for them spiritually. However, they are going through an ego death, meaning that there is a new life or there is a new path for them opening up. But at this period of time, they are really checking on themselves, like checking all their mistakes, checking all their um, wrong choices. Again, like I said, this person could have even failed financially or business wise. So there are a lot of things that they are now going through a checkup within themselves. And before you kind of like enter their life, they really thought like, okay, their life is over. Okay, like life is like at a game over. They've lost a lot of things that um, especially like when it comes to their child, like or the custody, as well as their business, money. Like there's a lot of things that this person is going through that probably is asking you to have a little bit more understanding, emotional empathy, because I feel like maybe they're also seeing you and viewing you as that Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. So they view you as someone that is very analytical, very diplomatic, trying to be like, giving them the advice of like, yeah, but this and that, like being very um, mental in the situation, like mentally helping them, but they may require you to have more emotional comfort towards them. Like, even if it's like, hey, I understand what you're going through, or um, instead of like blaming them for their behavior, because obviously there's always like two sides of the coin, maybe it's a message to say like, they're scared of your harsh diplomatic energy. Like, well, you deserve that because, well, you did this and this and that. So, you deserve this. So they are maybe a little bit like shied out because they're afraid of your reaction, as they know what type of individual you are and how you would see things. You would put the scales on the balance. Like, let's say for example this person like is talking about their ex, you will be in your Libra energy being like, well, you know uh, they also have a point in whatever they did, right? Like, you understand me, right? I have Libra in my stars mode, so my mom used to say, like, I would even like understand the enemy, like she was like, "Are you just like defending like the enemy, even like as a saying, right?" So let's say someone would say something, and I would understand the other person, even if they would be against me. I would be like, "Well, I understand where they're coming from because my skills are just trying to be honest and not see from my own point of view. I will also see it from their point of view." Okay. I want you and I love you. Okay, I think it's very clear. They have a very short way of expressing their feelings. It's short to the point. It could be 2, 3 words, but it is everything that you needed to hear. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm getting. You are the best thing in my life. So again, they have a very short way of communicating. I want you, I love you. It could be in other ways, but for them, it's a big thing. Okay, it's huge. So, right. That's what I have for you, my lovely Libra. I hope that this message resonated for you. Let me know in the comments below. And like I said, if you need a personal reading, check out the Hypsee page and as well as my website, illestluminator.com, to book a reading with me. On the Hypsee page, you can actually book in your favor for time and date, and I will just acknowledge that with a yes or a no. So at least you know the time and date and you don't have to wait for the reading. Or you can just call me, video call me, or chat with me. It would be nice to meet you. So thank you and take care.